When I think of wholeness, I always go back to the text that we are whole people of God. And so wholeness is the embrace of all of who we are. It's our sorrows and our joys. It's our heartbreaks, but also our accomplishments and strengths. So wholeness to me is embracing the fullness of who each of us are and who we are ourselves, and knowing that that's all held in God's love. Adventures got birthed when I was serving a church in Evergreen, Colorado, and I received a Lilly grant. It asked, what will make your heart sing? And I listened deeply, and I thought to go out and to learn more about God and about my connections with God, but also about play through the animals in our world. And so I took several friends and we traveled around the world to encounter animals and what they would teach us, whether they were rescued or whether they were in the wild, but the questions they would evoke from us and teach us about God and about play and about ourselves. There were many, aspects of COVID that were challenging, but I think the gift is many of us were home. And so we deepened our ways to connect, even those animals that were in our lives, to really be able to connect with them physically, for touch, but also for their needs and our own needs. I think many people started getting out in nature a whole lot more and looking and realizing that there was gifts of healing that happened to be out and connect with those animals. I feel there's so many invitations that they invite us to. First is it's sometimes it's the hidden sides of ourselves or the protected sides that we don't always let humans see. I think this is why we get so sad when the animals that have been part of our lives die, is because we've let them in to see the parts that we may not have let others touch in our hearts. But I also believe they invite us into a variety of learning. This is a different species. We don't really necessarily share a language, but yet we know how to connect with each other. We know how to understand each other and to listen to each other deeply. That to me is a gift for our world. Now, my invitation is, I believe this is a call. This is biblical. We are called to care and to provide and to connect with also God-created creatures in this earth.